John McEnroe zu passieren.
Here comes Boris Becker down a set to serve at 11-12 in the second. His German team up 1-0 in this first day of this Davis Cup survival weekend in Hartford, Connecticut.
Sometimes when you expect so much of a match, you look forward to it. It doesn't live up to expectations. Not this one. It has done that and then some.
And what remains is almost incomprehensible. Should McEnroe win, there's a third set at least. If Becker wins, there's a fourth set at least. They've already played over 3 hours.
It's a low percentage play, that backhand approach shot hit with a little bit of topspin down the line, which is the highest part of the net. But Becker's done it a couple of times.
Thinking of the fact that these fellows have been out there for 3 hours, the physical conditioning of both players must soon start to come into effect, surely, because they just haven't been ambling about the court out there. They've been diving, stretching, doing the utmost to try and win this match. Another ace.
McEnroe keeps playing with his legs, and sometimes he'll do a little jig of some kind. But there's no sign of fatigue in Becker yet.
That was very quick. 12 all, and McEnroe's back on the firing line here. Italy and Korea went 22 games in one set today. We are now going into the 25th. Here's Nicky Pilic. Got an unexpected surprise when, well, maybe not for him, when Yalen defeated Mayotte in 5 sets. And of course, this is the one that is not considered a lock for Boris Becker. But I tell you, I think it has surprised a lot of people and really given a shot in the arm to the American Davis Cup squad to see John McEnroe fight and play this well.
The fight is one thing. The fact is that you can have a heart as big as a lion, which apparently he has, but the ability to do what he's done today is what's really impressed me. It's serving like that we've seen so many times in the past, and I'm talking about years ago, that he has recaptured.
That, and we all recall Becker leading 4-3 and serving, and McEnroe with a bunch of deft shots broking at love to climb back into this set, which continues. Since then, Becker's served for the set and not done it, and McEnroe's had 5 set points. Right now, he's had 2 aces and a service winner.
First time I saw McEnroe play this kind of tennis was Moody Coliseum in Dallas on the campus of SMU, when he beat Jimmy Connors in the semi-final of the WCT finals, and then he beat the great Bjorn Borg. Of course, he was just a kid, but I knew then he was a player.
Becker does it to him, winning his service game at love. McEnroe returns the favor. Big favorite here. McEnroe trying to fight his way back into mental as well as physical shape after sabbatical and injuries. Well, he won the first set 6-4, and he is leading on serve 13-12 in the second in the best of a 5-set match.
Oh,
Beautiful.
it is so seldom that McEnroe loses a point when he gets to a certain part of the court, and this is it right here. When he's there, he so seldom loses. Look at him covering the down the line forehand, and Becker crosses it up.
Frustrated again, Cliff, though, because he didn't put that volley away. Can't give Becker too many chances to hit those passing shots. Same can be said for McEnroe.
You know, being in the 26th game of the second set, they still have to go yet another set before they get an intermission, a rest. Not at the end of this one. Nope.
Yes.
Yes. I said nope. Becker doesn't believe it. He turns around.
They got the line.
One of those shots you talked about that it actually does curve, and it did come back in.
Well, it was about as close as it can be, but my eyes aren't the best in the world, but take a look at it.
I think
On the money.
Great call.
He wants a call, of course. What do you mean, he says. Good.
As dramatic as this is, whoever wins this is going to have to summon up a lot more than they've been called on for already. Yes.
Yes. You remember shots like this, don't you? Not much angle on that serve from Becker, but nevertheless, McEnroe had to generate his own angle off the backhand, and he did. A clean winner. Not easy to do against Becker.
Good serve there. That's wishful thinking if McEnroe thought that one was long. At this stage, I'll take any call they can get.
And so we enter game number 27 of the second set.